Hi, welcome to the live stream. And yeah, so a little bit, a couple of days delayed, and just I'd like to thank people for the well wishes for my health and so forth. And luckily, I had a quick recovery, and I do normally bounce back, fast from sort of illnesses and so forth. So yes, I'm fully well now, and yeah, just another thing I wanted to say was, I'm aware that I need to put more appointments on my online diary, and some of you have contacted me about it. So just to say, I will be having more on in the next couple of days or so. But the Archangel Raphael healing site will be down for 24 hours or so, just because we're changing servers at the moment. But after that, I will have more appointments on. So, yeah, just to let you all know that. And yeah, and I'm just thinking, I think there was, yeah, I think that's it. So, yes, I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in and speak through me. I would like you to know that there are many messages I have, and I would like to share with you that there is going to be a lot going on in the world in order to make people feel insecure, like something is not quite right. And the reason I'm saying this is because I want you to know in advance that there will be a lot that happens that makes people believe that really something is not quite right. I would like you to know that sometimes when you are feeling inside that there is something wrong, it can be that there are negative energies on the earth plane trying to make you feel that way. And I will say that at the moment it is like this more than you realize. And some of the things you will be feeling are coming in from the outside. So, this is my first message. I would like you to be aware of this, to not get too involved in what is going on in the world, and know that a lot of it is being created in order to create anxiety in people, to make them afraid. And what I would like you to know is that by staying in your alignment, you will automatically be guided as to how you are able to bypass these concerns, find ways around them. What I'm really trying to say is that you don't need to be affected by these things, and by staying in your own alignment, you will be protected. My second message is that there are many things that you will find in your lives which don't quite feel right at the moment. And I have said this before, and it is because you are clearing past lives, clearing karma, clearing a lot of energy. And so, what is happening at the moment is that things are showing up, so you can put your attention there in order to clear them permanently. So you will all find that things will keep happening, but you don't have to be in any way concerned by this, because at the moment is the time to be clearing up these problems. So, what I am really trying to say is that many of you will find that there are relationship issues that are coming up because there are past lives there to be cleared. Many of you will find that you will have other concerns that come up because of lives which are clearing. So allow the problems to come up and deal with them as they do. But don't be concerned, because it is about sorting out problems at the moment. It is not about going into energies where you believe that that is the reality for you. It is about actually seeing it for what it is. And if you can identify problems and where they are coming from, it makes it a lot easier to sort out. And a lot of the times, your problems will be coming in from other lives. That is what I see. My third message to all of you is that I am seeing some problems in you that are more serious, problems which have been there for a long time. So the problems may involve not being able to speak up, not being able to feel a part of life, feeling afraid of others, being a little bit in your own energy, unable to relate to others easily, or perhaps the other way round, where you over identify with others and are unable to be in your own energy and do your own thing without feeling concerned about other people around you or picking up on their energy. But what I'm trying to say is that there are some things which are serious, which have built up over many lifetimes, which have been with you a long time. And these more serious issues can actually become catastrophic if they are not dealt with. So, for example, someone who has a tendency of not being able to reach out to others, who is stuck in their own energy, for whatever reason this may be, where they have got very involved with themselves and cannot easily connect with others. It can be that that person then ends up in a situation where they need to reach out to others, where they need help. But somehow the barrier between them and the outside world has got so thick that they do not know how to do this, who to go to. And it can become quite serious. It can even become a life threatening situation. And it can even create illnesses or death. What I'm trying to say is that there are more serious things you are all facing, and each and every one of you will have one of these things which is more serious. And the more serious things are not cleared up as easily. They take longer, they take more in depth work. And what I would like each one of you here to be able to do is to identify the more serious things that you have going on. The things that really do get in the way of you being able to be well, to be a part of life. The things that create serious illnesses, the things that create a lot of separation between you and the oneness, which can actually even create situations which are life threatening. The reason I'm saying this is because sometimes these really serious issues can be overlooked. They can be very present in your everyday life, but you can overlook them because it is almost like these problems have always been there. They become a part of your personality, a part of your everyday life. You find ways around it in your everyday life. So perhaps when you should be reaching out to others, you find ways of being able to carry on without assistance. You perhaps do things in a roundabout way, or you miss some things out in life. And as a result, over time, there are parts of you that become very depleted. And then these parts can be, in one way or another, really playing up in big ways. So I want all of you to know this, to go deep and to identify the more serious things and to work with them very consciously. Perhaps even consult an expert about these parts. But don't put up with things anymore. Don't keep your dysfunctional habits going. Notice when things are not right. Notice when there is something that you just don't have, and you have to find a way around it, and it is a consistent part of your life. Notice things and don't be afraid of the more serious things, because although they may not be cleared up overnight, at the moment is a really good time to be with those things, because as you engage, life will bring you what you need to fully sort these problems out. And after this, it will be something of the past. So, what I am saying is be willing to do this, and it will actually be the most rewarding work that you can actually do at this time, sorting out these serious problems. I also would like to share with you some messages on behalf of loved ones. I would like you to all know that there are people who you have known who are around you who would like to pass on some messages today. And the reason I would like to go into this area is because there are some of you here who have lost loved ones and sometimes feel ill at ease or a bit like something is missing. I would like you to know, for those of you in this category, there are various people in spirit form who are around you, and they are wanting you to know that all is well, that although they may have passed, they are still around you, and they want you to know that you don't have to feel in any way responsible for anything that may have happened, that they really are okay. And what they would like to do now is bring about change in your life, in whatever aspect of life that you need it. There are many of you who have loved ones around you, whether that is family members, friends, or other people you have known, and they are all in one way or another trying to assist you. Some of them perhaps have not got so much knowledge or expertise in this area, but some of them are very advanced. They have a lot of knowledge, they have a lot of ability to help you from the other side. And I would like you to know that you don't ever have to feel that there is anything that you have to do for them unless you are really feeling it inside. They are really happy to be there for you, to help you. And what some of them want to tell you is that by changing your life, you are helping them. You are helping them to transform, to change. By helping you, they are helping themselves. So know this, that by you changing your lives, you are actually helping those who you have loved, who have passed. You are helping them to transform. You are helping them to actually have what they need as well in order to be in more alignment. That is all. I would like to say a few more things now. I want you to know that nobody has ever asked you to be letting go of people who you dearly love, unless there is a good reason for it, of course, like them not being right, mistreating you in some way. But generally, you will not be asked to let go of people who are really precious to you, who you dearly love. Because what I would like you to know is that love is something that does have a real energy to it and purpose behind it. And it is not simply something that is a sentiment, it is deeper than this. And what I am really trying to say is that when you do deeply love someone, there will be a reason behind it. There will be something there. And sometimes that reason may be different to what you expect. So sometimes that reason can be that there is something to resolve from another life. There is something to sort out between you. And so you are feeling a great deal of energy towards that person, a good energy, because you are being guided to go towards them. Sometimes it can be that you have a greater purpose together, but there is something to be said about love and feeling this towards people. And what I'm really trying to say is that as part of your spiritual journey, you are not being asked to give up and let go on love and people you love. You are being told to follow your heart, but to follow it in a way where you are deeply going into the purpose behind your relationships and focusing on this. And through this, you will automatically be expressing the love you feel in the right way, in a really constructive way. And through this, you will automatically find that you are feeling well. You are feeling that there is something that you are actually receiving through the relationships you are in, something good. What I'm also trying to say is that it is really important to go within and feel into your heart space, to feel what you are feeling inside, and to acknowledge it as something real, something purposeful, and to not shut down your heart, believing that in order to go forward spiritually, it is important to be letting go of those who you have great love for. It is actually the other way round. It is about going into this love, feeling it, feeling the purpose behind it, and then completing the purpose, whether it is to be connected to that person for life, or whether it is just something particular that needs sorting out, something karmic, or something more short term between you. I am also saying this because I want you to all be able to acknowledge deeper parts of yourself, to go within, feel yourselves from the inside, to not let go of what you feel, but instead go deeper and find the real purpose, find out what is really going on. And through this, you will actually feel more embodied in peace and love rather than a bit out of your body and in another place altogether. I hope this makes sense. The reason I'm giving this message is because I would like you to know that the essence of the new age is about finding deeper peace, resolution. It is about being with the people who you feel the greatest love for. It is about being connected to your heart space. And most of all, it is about really understanding your life on a deeper level. So I am giving you this message now to encourage you to go deep, to feel into yourselves, to feel the purpose behind things. That is all. I have one more thing to say, and that is there are many people in the world who are at the moment really questioning their lives, wondering if things are right or not, wondering what needs to stay and what needs to go. And what I want you to know is that for some of you, it is about actually being able to make some practical changes at the moment. It is about letting go of stuff, physical stuff. It is about letting go in a very physical way on many levels. What I'm really trying to say is that when you really feel inside something is right to do, something is right to let go of, then don't hold back. Go ahead and do it. And the reason I'm giving this message is because the universe cannot bring you more of what you need when the space is filled up with what you don't need. So this applies to every aspect of your life. Rid rid yourself of clutter on all levels, even physically, so that new things can come in, better things, more useful things. And this may even apply to things that you have taken for granted for a long time. So I would like you to go deep and feel into what you are ready to let go of, and then let go. My message for this week is to be very much in your own energy, to spend time going deep, to spend time clearing energy and receiving information from higher realms. Be in your own energy so that you can keep clearing out the old, receiving the new. And this will be very good for you at the moment in order to be in a good position to be in your new life later on. I have no more messages. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening. And yeah, I hope you benefited, from the messages. And yeah, and just wishing you a good rest of the week and much love to all of you.